Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this is episode, I believe, part 22 of our Oblivion hardest difficulty playthrough. Hello, hello, hello. I am considering changing up the thumbnail style. So if things look and sound different as far as the YouTube metadata, that is why, just as a heads up. Yeah, I just want to make it a little more spicier, or maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm still considering it at the time of starting this very YouTube video. But what is up? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Okay. So, yeah, we were doing quite well so far. I mean, honestly, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, it's a lot of conjuration, of course, but we just need to get the other little skills kind of flowing so that we can augment, you know, dome the clan fear and future conjurations. I always love the word augment, by the way. I remember reading the original, like, Halo novels. The Spartan program, how they like augmented the Spartans, including John Spartan, John Halo. That word always stuck with me. Anyways, okay, so yeah, we need to get destruction up to 50. And somebody pointed out, can't you just create armor disintegrate on yourself? And I was like, that's genius. It felt a little bit cheesy, but then also now that I think about it right now, it's like, I mean, we were conjuring out into the world, so it's not that big of a deal. If anything, we could just think of it as like a magician practicing their craft, right? Ultimately, so yeah, I think that's perfectly fine, especially to get us up to 50 destruction, which a lot of stuff is hinging on us having 50 destruction. And I always forget, so let's make a core memory right now, because I always forget which one of these buildings has the thing. I think it's this, the Chironasium. Hello, how's it going? The Altar of Enchanting. We're looking for the Altar of Spellmaking. Altar of Enchanting. Altar of Enchanting. So this one literally just has the Altar of Enchanting. How ridiculous, I can't believe it. Where is the thing when I need it? Where's the Altar of Spellmaking? Okay. Now, so she's hitting that with spells. And I always wondered, does that actually work? I don't think that it does, but I'm wondering if we go to the fireball. I can do that too. Wow, you're so cool. I can do that as well, but I can hit it even more accurately also. There is a memory of me remembering. That doesn't make any sense. There's a memory that hitting these things actually does increase destruction, but I don't think that that's true because it has to be like damage you're dealing. Unless Bethesda made these, like, have, like, you know, infinite HP or something. A little trick of game design. But I wanted to hit it a whole bunch of times and then look at my destruction. Yeah, no, it's still on the base. So that does not do it. Unless it does, and I just don't realize it. And it's going slower. So anyways, which one of these has the Altar of Spellmaking? The Imperial Watchtower? No, but it's interesting that there is an Imperial Watch kind of representation here as well. Mystic Archives, is it this one? It's probably this one. Good afternoon. Where the heck is this Altar of Spellmaking? Is it's maybe the very last one. I feel like it always is. Ah! What an excellent shot. Praxographical Center. All right, is it this one, the one with the super weird name? Looks like it is. Okay. So, we should know disintegrate armor and also disintegrate weapon. Is it called something different though? Oh, that's probably the one. Yeah, we don't have that, do we? Shoot, I just realized we don't have armor though. Gosh dang it. Okay, but if we make disintegrate armor, and then we do on self, and then we do, so this is going to cost 2 magicka, and 6 gold to create duration 1 second. What if we do, how much can we get up here? 75, yeah, we'll do like 50? We'll do like maybe disintegrate armor 30 magnitude on self for 1 second. 117 gold. We're gonna click that. We're gonna call this Vana 2. This name, man. There's always like one more syllable, one more. What do you call the friggin' A-E-I-O-U vowel? My brain is scrambled. Jesus. Vana 2. There's always one more than I think that there is. Vana 2. It's like that, right? Vana 2. Yeah. Vana 2's blunder. Yeah, Vana 2's Blunder. Requires destruction skill. But we have that. I thought this only popped up when you don't have that.
Deserve this honor.
Congratulations, you've made a new spell. Excellent. God, I'm a genius. Okay, so what was I going to check? I was going to check something. Oh, yeah, our name. EUX, because my brain's always like, there's an A in there, but there's not. There is no A in there. It's ludicrous to even think that that's what's happening on any level. All right. So let's go buy a piece of armor, and then if we wear said armor, you know, that's probably also going to increase our, it's probably also going to increase our armor ranking as well, I would imagine, because the armor is, like, taking a hit. Maybe. Perhaps. I'm not entirely sure. Hello, Roseanne.
Well met.
I loved your show featuring John Goodman, who we recently watched in 8 Cloverfield Lane. Nose starts bleeding. Okay, so...
Armor, weapons, I have it all.
Well, I need armor, my good lady. Heavy armor, light armor. What would matter? I guess we get a heavy armor, so it doesn't really matter. This is double the value, but we could just buy this. Have we ever haggled? We have not. Glad to check that. Get a little tiny bit of a discount. How dare you! I've given you so much patronage. How dare you!
Thank you.
Yeah, bye. Bye. Okay, so we should be able to put on that iron helmet, which looks so stupid. Oblivion just, man, looking goofy. And then if we go to magical spells and then find Vana 2's Blunder. Where's my blunder? I don't know why I would call it that, but then we're going to put that on, I guess number 1, because I don't really have... Yeah, we'll activate that shield spell. If that was the power. I'm not sure if that was the power. We'll activate that from the menu. Anyways, Vana 2's Blunder. Okay, now, if we do this, it should work as far as I can tell. Auto-saving. We're definitely hit with an effect there. Yeah. And as I originally said in a comment, I'm not a big fan of cheesy type things, but... honestly, it kind of makes sense. Like I said, a mage practicing their spells and everything, right? Plus, this is hardest difficulty, so that's really the ultimate goal anyways. Now, if we take a look at that iron helmet, yeah. So we did it, what, 3 times? So that was about 2, 4, 6. So what's it doing? Like 15? Here, let's try it. I'm going to use it. Hits us. This goes down to 64. Oh, is it... Well, it wouldn't hit our weapon, though, because it's disintegrate armor. So why does it only decrease sometimes? Now, what about now? Still 64. What? How does that make any sense?
You smell of death. Been conjuring up dead things?
What I'm conjuring is no business to you, Ginworm, or whatever the heck your name is. People's names in the city. You wouldn't believe it. Okay, so what is it now? 64. I'm confused. Why would this not continue to go down? This is the only piece of armor that we're wearing. But anyways, the point is that now that we can, now that we did that, we can go ahead and repair it. Back up to being full. You don't have enough magicka. You don't have enough magicka. How dare you? Yeah, I wonder why. Okay, so then if we repair it and then do it one more time. And look at this thing. Look at the armor. It's at 100. Do you have to, like, re-equip? Ooh. Oh, look at his luscious locks. I forgot about Vana 2's luscious. He's a handsome fellow, man. Okay. Kind of forgot how his old je ne sais quoi looked. I'm confused. I don't know why this is... Maybe it has to roll on the helmet? Because, like, maybe it's trying to roll on the robes. And since the robes doesn't have any degradation effect... You know, maybe it's just, you have to keep doing it until it rolls on the helmet. Yeah, okay, so there, it like went down to 28. And then we should be able to use again the repair hammer to repair that back up. But man, oh man, it's like, it takes forever to freaking, level up armor. I'm really surprised. Like, I always thought armor was a skill that ranked up faster. I also have no idea, like, if we're increasing destruction. I guess we can check that, too. But let's go ahead and do this one more time. Now, if it breaks, I think we're screwed. 28. And I'm looking at this little heart icon, by the way. Yeah, if it breaks, we're screwed because I don't think we can repair broken items. But repair hammer. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to see is the destruction. Oh, yeah, that is going up. Look at that. Okay. Now, once we get this to 50, I definitely want to switch over to an actual, like, spell because, you know, I want to use it in combat and stuff. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started on the questing things, shall we? I think we have a couple of options here. Oh, that's right, the Arrow of Extrication. So, this will kick us out of the Mages Guild most likely, which is perfectly fine because we can always get back into the Mages Guild regardless. We also have... where is it? There was a Mages... Oh, that's right. We never actually got a Mages Guild quest because we had to go talk to Mr. Raminus Polus. So, let's go talk to Raminus Polus. I think... I don't even know how to get, like... It's rare that the game doesn't just, like, tell you, you know, where to go next. So I think we have to talk to Mr. Raminus Polus. Raminus Polus, he thinks he's so powerful. No, just kidding. I like him. He's a good guy. What am I even saying? Ugh. Come on, Vana 2. Focus up. Okay, and then before we talk to him, I'm just going to do this one more time. Repair hammer. And wait a second.
I have a new task for you.
Excellent. That's exactly what I was here for. What is your task, Raminus?
Before you begin, we must first discuss your advancement within the guild.
Well, it's about time. Sorry, I forget myself. What about my advancement?
In accordance with guild rules, you now qualify for the rank of journeyman. May you wear your rank well.
I appreciate it. It's good to get some... No, again, I forget myself. Thank you so much, Raminus Polus. I won't do you wrong. Now, about this task.
The council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janus Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, it needs doing, and you are one of the few available to do it. A note of caution. Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected.
Be prepared. Quest added ulterior motives. Yeah, this is an interesting one. This is one of the quests I was getting confused with another quest earlier on. What makes Skingrad so strange?
The city lies southwest of the Imperial City. The castle overlooks the city from a steep hill. You should have no trouble finding it.
Yeah, I've been there before, actually. I was able to have quite the adventure there, Raminus. And who is Janus Hasseldor again?
The Count is a reclusive man, and sometimes difficult to see. Hopefully, your status as a representative of the guild will aid you. Speak with the castle steward when you arrive.
Who I think we've talked to already because of that one quest, probably relating to the Thieves Guild. It's weird how much the Mages Guild and Thieves Guild kind of coalesces a little bit, I suppose. Okay.
Be seeing you.
And also you, the blessing of the Breton upon you, or the boon of the Breton. I'm workshopping it, you get it. All right, so now we got to make a decision. Do we stick with the Thieves Guild, or do we switch over to the Mages Guild all the way? I'm feeling the Thieves Guild. This next one is interesting, but we don't have anything pressing about it yet. The Thieves Guild is quite fun, and to be quite honest, I have not done it in a long time, and I'm excited for it. Amusé sought me out and delivered a message from the Grey Fox. I'm to meet him at the home of Malintus Ancrus in Coral. He has another task for me. It seems Amusé has finally straightened up and joined the Thieves Guild. He's even trusted enough to deliver messages for the Grey Fox. Imagine that. Okay. Also, quote of the episode comes from R. Piazza in our Discord, who asks, let's do 12 hours. What is your favorite of the artwork used to represent the skills in the skill menu of Oblivion? And I'm really glad you asked this question because I really was excited for this one. I saw that question. I was like, oh, heck yeah. I would love to figure that out because I don't know. The Oblivion skill artwork is freaking awesome. I love it. I would love for Elder Scrolls 6, if it fit the vibe, to have a similar thing. I think it adds a lot of character to Oblivion. The weird skill, you know, sort of illustrations. You know, I love them. So let's repair that and let's take a look, shall we? Like all the art here for the factions and everything. It's so awesome. I really wish they brought this back, man. Okay, so where's every skill? This is every skill I do believe in the game, right? So which one is my favorite skill? And I guess we won't go off of these because these don't have the color. I love the color. These are cool too. Out of these, if I had to guess, I would say willpower is kind of cool. So yeah, I really like these too, man. Although that looks wrong. It looks like a fungus is growing in somebody's head. I'm going to say speed. I don't know. Something about just the arrow. It's nice and simple. I'm going to say speed, but we're going to go for these. Alteration's great. Conjuration's great. Destruction's really good. That one has a ton of flavor. Illusion. I love the little nautilus shell in the skull there. That's so cool. Mysticism. That one's actually not as good. Restoration. Sneak is fantastic. Armorer is all right. Athletics is great. Blade is okay. Block is okay. Blunt is okay. I think they were trying to get the point of the martial weapon across. Hand-to-hand, Heavy armor's good. Alchemy's good. Acrobatics, look at that guy. Oh, I love that. Oh, I didn't even realize it was like on the right. I wasn't even looking at the full picture. Ooh, Mysticism looks way cooler in the full picture. Yeah, I love this art, man. I don't even know who made it, but like they did such a good job. Man, Sneak is really cool. Yeah, who was the artist for this? They really seriously took it to be next level. Blunt, hand-to-hand, heavy armor, alchemy, acrobatics is great. Light armor, which always made me think of like some sort of like Native American, I don't know, some symbol or something. I don't know why. Marksman, oh, that one's great too. Mercantile, security, and speechcraft. Man, that's some tough competition. Out of all of these, I'm definitely going to say it's either Sneak. Ironically enough, Mysticism looks really cool too. I'm going to say Sneak or Athletics or Acrobatics. Honestly, enough. And out of all of those, I'm going to say Sneak. Yeah, that chameleon and the use of color is so cool. The chameleon's tail wrapping around the eye, which obviously has a functional in-game, effect. I'm going to say Sneak. 100%. Let me know in the comments section below. What's your favorite? Yeah, I don't know who did the art. I would love to know if anybody knows in the comments section, but I really hope they bring them back. That would be sweet.
Don't keep the gray fox is waiting for you.
All right, don't get on my case. A wizard appears exactly at the... You've seen Lord of the Rings, right? Okay, inside we go. What was this guy's house again? Something with an M? Doesn't really matter, though. Mr. Gray Fox, hello there.
Let's talk.
Boon of the Breton first, okay?
I have need of your services once more.
I resent being summoned here. I'm listening.
My work with Sevilla's stone has revealed that I need something special for my plans. It is a small item in the possession of a powerful court wizard. Will you do this for me? I will pay you well.
So that's what I'm talking about. This ties into the Mages Guild right here. Sounds lucrative. I'll do it.
Capital! Bring me the Arrow of Extrication. It has a key-shaped head. Bravil's court wizard, Fathis Aren, recently acquired this unique item. You may kill Fathis if necessary, but not in the castle. My spy network will tell me when you have it. Return here with the arrow when you do. Now, we should get out of Malintus's house before we wear out our welcome.
I always thought it was interesting how he's so concerned about wearing out our he's nice to the Thieves Guild people because he's an interesting character. He's one of the most interesting characters in Oblivion for sure. We'll check this as well. Oh yeah, he won't do it. He thinks it's beneath him. And also you, Mr. Fox. Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate it. Okay, so yeah, this quest is a weird one. Also, I was about to say, destruction better pop here soon. Fire, frost, and lightning have flowed from your fingertips. You are now a journeyman in destruction magic and can cast journeyman-level destruction spells. Heck yeah, brother. What are you talking about? What is it now? Don't you put pressure on me. All right, so then we're also going to use the repair hammer one more time. Boopity, 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 boopity. Okay. Now, before we head out, especially because we may be kicked out of the Mages Guild, we're going to go make a spell. The question is, what type of spell do we want to make?
You must be the Arcane University.
Because if we do deteriorate armor, our summons will deal more damage. Not so much our magic, I don't think. Actually, yeah, I'm not sure how defense blocks against magical spells. I'm not entirely sure about that. But anyways, so if we, reduce their armor, then Dome and whoever else will be able to hit them harder. But if we reduce their weapon and have it actually break, that could be game-breaking? Maybe? Probably not. It's probably way harder than that.
Well met.
But the point is, if we go to the altar of spell making and choose disintegrate weapon, which we now have because of hitting 50 destruction, we can do touch. Target is going to rank up the costs. So touch probably could work. The problem is we're going to have to be in touch range. So if we do touch, and if we do area nothing, duration. So this is the type of thing where duration goes up by quite a lot, although maybe not. What if we do like 100? So it's going to cost more skill here, though, if I click this. Destruction skill of 75. So we have to have this do it so that we can actually cast it. So this is always like a bit of a learning process. Still 75, so let's go down to 68, 50. Okay, let's go to 72, 50. Ooh, so where's the thing at? What if we put 75? 75. So let's do 73. 75. So is it like 72? That was the sweet spot. 50. Yeah. So disintegrate weapons, 72 points for 1 second on touch. I wonder, though, is this going to be better if we do it over time? Disintegrate weapons, 72 points for 1 second on touch. That's pretty good, though. Like, does that mean 72 degradation points? Because that's amazing. So what if I make that 2 seconds? I just got to remember the number 72. So 2 seconds goes up considerably. This becomes 75 as well. So what if we do so what's 72 divided by 2? It would be like 36 or so. So what if I do 35 points for 2 seconds? Magnitude 35 points for 2 seconds on touch. 93 magicka. Pretty cheap. Yeah. Disintegrate weapon, 35 points for 2 seconds. That sounds pretty good. Oh, we can also add armor onto it. But maybe we'll work up to that. So let's do Vana to... Vana choose Vitriol. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, requires destruction skill of 50. Sure. Congratulations, you've created a new spell. So then if we go to Vana 2's Vitriol, we'll put that on 1. And then we'll also get rid of this nasty helmet. Actually, that's not true. We still want to rank up our armorer.
Welcome.
Although this is not as fast as I would have thought.
Oh. Hello.
Hello! Okay, so, yeah. Let's actually put back on the Mythic Dawn hood. And I think that does affect our spell effectiveness, right? Spell effectiveness 100%. And if we go to this and put on the helmet and go back to this... we lose 7% of spell effectiveness, which if I had to guess would just mean that we're dealing like 7% less damage, maybe? Don't know exactly. Okay. Bravil's Court Wizard. There will be no blood price for killing Fathus so long as he doesn't die in the castle. I should start my search in Bravil. Interesting. So long as he doesn't die in the castle. Quite interesting. What? Because, yeah, I guess every time I do this quest, he's not in the castle. He's definitely there. So I'm wondering if you could be smart and wait until he is in the castle so you don't even have to deal with him. Because, spoiler alert, we don't want to kill Fathus. That was his name, right? Fathus. We don't want to kill Fathus because we will be kicked out of the Mages Guild. I'm fine with that happening because it kind of gives you a weird quest.
Mars is an excellent healer, but I understand she longs to return to...
I'm so hungry.
That's great. Anyways, do you know where Fathus Aren is?
What are friends for? Fathus is also the wizard in the tower outside of town. He keeps his most treasured items there, not in the castle. Only Fathus can open the door to tower. But there is supposed to be a secret passage somewhere in the castle that takes him to his tower.
Oh, what? A secret passage? Oh, I'm not remembering that. Or maybe I am. Weird. Also, she said tower. She skipped the tower, right?
What? Only Fathis can open the door to tower.
To tower. There's another name change there, too.
Blessings of Stendar upon
No,
thee.
blessings of Vana too upon thee. Sorry for that placement of the spell. Didn't mean to do that. Whoopsie daisy. So wait, that's the only way? A beggar in Bravil told me that Fathis Aren has claimed the ruined tower southeast of the city for himself. The door to the tower is impenetrable, but rumor has it that Fathis uses a secret passage from inside the castle to get to it. Interesting. Now, you can work your way backward, because I was going to say, this is the Nibbin Bay, right? Yep, there is a secret entrance into the tower we're hearing about, but I must do it all this way, because I must always do it this way, because, like, in the past, I definitely have used to go from, like, quest marker to quest marker without exploring as much. So I guess we'll do it this way, but I'm curious. I'm pretty sure you can go in from the other way, but I'm not exactly sure. So anyways, we'll have to find the secret passage. Oh, don't mind it. Can I...
Say it.
Sorry?
Yes.
Can I through there, or... Is it bad? Seems like it's bad. You're looking at me like as if I'm doing a bad thing. Can I not? Okay, I'm just going to... I'll just go, woo! Up and over. Oh, that was an interesting... that's a rare little damage sound. I definitely have not heard that before. All right, so I don't know. I think eventually they do walk away from that because that seems to be the only way through there. You could probably maybe finagle it with certain positioning in terms of sneaking. But let's see if maybe the way... Oh, wait. No, I was thinking of the steward, but that's a different quest. How are you supposed to get in here? Oh, nice. After long, arduous hours of practicing jumping and controlling your falls, you become an apprentice of acrobatics. You can now attack while jumping or falling. However, you cannot use power attacks while in mid-jump or mid-fall. Only regular attacks. So I guess that brings us to 50, right? Because it's novice, apprentice, expert, and master, I think. Wait, what about journeyman? Is it journeyman the first one of this? Is novice a Skyrim thing, baby? Anyways, how am I supposed to get in here? Good evening. Hello. I'm just checking this. Oh, wow. Your eyes are on me like a hawk. All right. How the hell? They have to leave at some point, right? But that kind of goes against being guards. They're guarding. I'm curious. We got a comment a long time ago that was like, oh, you know, with like certain patrol routes, like you're supposed to use potions of invisibility or invisibility. But the thing is, as soon as you interact with something, you don't have invisibility anymore. And I'm pretty sure they see you during the interaction too. So invisibility is not really going to help us out that much. How are you supposed to get through there?
Hello.
Maybe you're just supposed to go this way. Wooden door to private quarters, east wing. I can get through here, but as soon as we go in there, we're going to be trespassing. Yeah, I'm confused. Why has, like, the guards... Why have the guards been such, like, a challenging thing this playthrough? I feel like they're never this bad. It's weird because, I mean, you must just have to go through a different section of the castle. Because I don't think the game would literally just give you one door to go through. Doesn't look like there's many options here. I mean, if we could just, like, interact with it, we'll be fine. Maybe chameleon. I also have to lockpick the door, too. Oh, maybe we could just talk to him. I didn't even think about doing that. Hello there!
We're here to serve.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. I'm looking for Fathis Aren. Do you know who he is, perhaps?
He's the court wizard. He has a room in the north wing. Gloomy fellow. I've heard he consorts with Daedra. I'd steer clear of him if I were you.
Wow, that sounds dangerous indeed. A room in the north wing, you said. Well, dang it. Would you mind if I maybe headed it? Go
Protect
away.
and serve. It's what we do.
Right, great. I need to get into that freaking door. Yeah, seriously, like, what are you supposed to do here? I'm so confused. I definitely have done this before, but, like, I don't... It might just be a thing where they're literally gone for 1 hour of the day. That was a thing before, right? Because the guards do move around. So maybe you have to find the specific hour where they're not guarding the door. A loading screen. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't you dare guard this door. Yeah. It's weird. Like, it almost seems like that's a mechanic I never really knew about, is like, waiting specifically for when the guards shift around or whatever, but I just never remember having to do that. I don't know why. I might have just, like, literally, jumped in without thinking. That was definitely more indicative of my old play style. But either way...
It's all over, lawbreaker.
How dare you that you pay with your blood? I'm not even gonna give him the not even gonna give him the satisfaction. Man, he saw me instantly. Do we have a potion of invisibility? Because that would help once we actually entered the room. Let's see. Do we have a potion of invisibility? Sorcery, dispel, healing, healing, sorcery, separation, healing, respite, sorcery, willpower. No. So in this situation, it's kind of good to wait a little bit, because on the other side of the door, I do believe he is going to be moving. Like, the game, I guess, keeps track of where he is at all points in time, even if you can't see him. So if we do this, and then hopefully, unfortunately, like, push you through the door immediately. I'm going to move backwards. Oh, this might be good. Okay, I see nobody. Good. So I'm going to make another save here because, yeah, how the heck are you supposed to do this? Oh, you know what it is? I think I know. I think I understand why I never had difficulty with this before. It's because I always have played with sneak. Like 1,000%, that's why. Yeah. Wooden door with an average lock. Yeah, because when you get like 100 sneak, especially if you're doing it very quickly, which I probably focused on for 90% of my Oblivion playthroughs, at least back in the old days, you basically just sneak when you're like right in front of people. Also, with the difficulty slider turned down, I almost feel like it affected it, but I guess not. I found Father Soren's rooms in Castle Bravil. Now to locate the arrow of extrication. Okay, but we already know he's saving the arrow for his cooler place or whatever, right? That pirate beggar said that he's going to, have his valuables not in the castle. So the arrow should not be here, basically, is what I'm saying. But we'll check. We'll check for some things. We'll check for some special treasures. And also, as usual, we're looking for any little secrets, which there are always secrets in castles. There's so many of them in Oblivion. It's honestly great because I love them. Okay, and then... No. Stop. Open up. Come on. There we go. Open for Papa. Glass battle axe. Wow, that is valuable. Dwarven cuirass as well, which is going to weigh an absolute ton. I've searched both chests in Father Soren's room. Neither had the arrow of extrication. I'm beginning to think it isn't here. This room doesn't seem to have enough wizardly stuff for a wizard of Father's stature. I wonder if there is a secret chamber where he keeps his more valuable treasures. Good intuition, although I don't know why we would just know that. Weird that we can't interact with those barrels. Novice Alembic, Novice Retort, Novice Alembic, and now we are over-encumbered. We do have a lot of potions, which we should offload. Novice Alembic weighs 7 pounds. So I'm going to get rid of these. Yeah, we'll get rid of both. We could have afforded to keep one, but we don't want to be entirely weighed down. Aha! The movable pillar! Reveal yourself to me, castle secrets. Ha ha ha. Okay. Jewelry box with a very hard lock. I realize now that I was saying how much we had been doing lockpicking. It's almost as if we're playing the Thieves Guild, Okay, come on. Open your... I cannot believe that worked. That was like a slow reaction on my end. Gold ring. Nothing in there. We might as well case the joint, see what we can find. Just typical trash clothing that I have zero interest in whatsoever. Alrighty. Moving forward. Wooden door to Bravil Wizard's Grotto. Now this quest is crazy. This one's actually going to really challenge us here, so we're going to have to be very careful for sure. This one is no joke. Okay, and they're already putting us through our paces as well with the amount of locks and actual difficult lockpicking. All right, so we're going to make a save here because things are going to get very, very, very tricky from here on out. Save successful. Let's move forward. Now, interestingly enough... Who is that? I think that is a Dremora, which is, I don't know how a Dremora is distinguished from a... Yeah, that definitely is. At first I thought it was Fathus, and I was like, wait, Fathus is just here? Oh, he's like right there. Look at him. Yeah, Dremora are weird creatures. This is our time to sneak past if we can. If we get caught, we gotta immediately summon... Hello! Hello there! Alright, let's summon Dome, and yeah, we've got our Disintegrate Oh my god, that Fireball was like a huge range. He's got a, Where did I put... Okay, did I not hotkey? Hold on. Ooh, Cobra Dance. Cobra's Dance. Let's use it. Cobra's Dance! Yeah. Alright, so we got a little bit of time here. What's our best way to deal damage? I mean, honestly... Should we just Vana's... I mean, Vana's Vitriol is not going to do anything, unfortunately. Disintegrate weapon, because he's got a staff, but we'll just go for... Yeah! Oh, wait, it's like burning his... Oh, it is burning his weapon. Yeah. Alright, we're out of Magicka. Nice job, Dome. That was 90% me and 10% you, but great job outside of that. Dremora Longsword. We did break that. Yeah, Staff of Fireball as well. 30 points and 10 feet. Ring of Freedom. Resist paralysis. That could be good, actually. And a Daedra Heart. And we are super Omega encumbered now. And yeah, that's what I was talking about, was the Dremora. That's exactly what I was scared about. Because I knew there was one in here for sure. All right, let's sort by weight. Glass Battle Axe, but this is worth to keep. And then this thing, oh my god, is horribly unworth to keep. Not worth to keep. No thank you. 276 over 275. So, Major Staff of Paralysis. I gotta remember we have that too. That's super important. The Dwarven Cuirass, yeah, that's gonna weigh us down a little bit too much. We'll drop that. Okay. Great job, Dome. Alright, let's go back into the sneak. Yeah, I was worried that was Fathus or Ren. Now, here's a hard gate, and here is a hard gate as well. So we'll go with the one that's a little closer to the objective. Now, the main thing here is we're going to want to steal this arrow. Oh, does the guy have it on him? The problem is you're very often, like, forced to kill this guy. Not forced, but at least incentivized to kill this guy. And if you do, like I said, you're kicked out of the Mages Guild. And if you do this before you even join the Mages Guild, you're fine. Oh, that's right. We're just like... This is just out here, isn't it? Okay. That's a little mud crab there. As soon as I hit that, I'm going to be swimming now. Oh, there's slaughterfish in here. Crap. Oh, there's a slaughterfish. Oh, my God. We're sneaking past him. How the heck are we retaining stealth? I have no idea. Okay. So, yeah, we got to be careful here, man. There's so many, like, nasties around every corner. And we also might not be going the right way either. A barrel with absolutely nothing. Okay. And then once we actually get to the tower, we got to also be very, very careful there, too. Just because I do believe Fathus Aren is genuinely difficult to kill. Oh, I have a memory about this. Wait a second. We also need to make a water-breathing spell as well. Oh, that guy cannot see me. So I think I have a memory. There's like an exit in this cave here. Oh, God, this is bad, actually. I gotta realize... Yeah, this is always terrible. Okay, so where... Oh, it's right there. I'm gonna go for it. Screw it. I am gonna go for it. This could be really bad. Oh, I think we're good. Woo! Okay. I think we're in the right spot. Skeleton with a brass ring. Little tiny... The skeleton has the tiniest of sacks. Now, we're being chased by slaughterfish. That's what I was gonna say, is like, that's what always trips me up, is that room right there. Who sees me? I am being detected, and I don't know by what. Because basically, yeah, you're supposed to go down into that little opening in the cave. That gate just opens. We're still being detected, and there's also still combat music. So it's a little bit scary. Who the heck is detecting me? Ooh. Also, what's that door over there? Okay, we might have to go through there. Let's go ahead and summon... I feel like it's a slaughterfish. Maybe I could sneak past this guy. I don't even know if we have to go past this guy or not. Yeah, that detection thing is really throwing me off. Who is this? It's a summoned Dremora from the Daedric Plains. Dremora Kinreeve. Strong potion of grounding, major wound. He did not see me. Crap. This goes back into the water. How's our sneak so good, by the way? What the hell? Ooh, a nerd root. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, this... Man, Oblivion is so glitchy when it comes to, like, people being able to tell where you are. Because it's still playing combat music, and something is somehow able to detect me through walls. Which is insane. That definitely is very glitchy. You don't see that too often. Things should not be being able to... Oh! Things should not be being able to detect you through walls. Can we even defeat... Oh, actually, our damage is not that bad. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. That crab had a knife on him. What the hell? Reminds me of that crab knife gif. All right, so you got to be careful because these guys can hide in the water here. I think we're doing... Well, I just don't know what's going on with that detection thing. It's so weird. Very bizarre. Old wooden door to Bravil Wizard's Lair. Now, what's weird is, from what I remember, this is not really a lair. I mean, I guess you could call it a lair, but it's kind of a different layout. A different lair layout, if you would. Come on. Come on. You got to be quicker than that. Man, I was really on my game with lockpicking. Come on. God, that one was resistant. Whew. So it's like so tricky. You got to really like gel with like the flow of it, if that makes sense. Whew. Okay, I don't like whatever this combat music thing is. I don't like what's going on with that. I hate when Oblivion gets like this because you just don't know who's really following you. And the combat music refuses to chill as well. Even though, you know, nobody's even seeing me. Like, in my mind, obviously, when the detection thing is completely hollow, you know, the game should consider you out of combat, of course. No! Oh, man. Why am I... Man, I was so good for so long in this playthrough. And now we're like... It's because I'm talking. I just need to do the thing. There we go. Okay, where does this door go? I'm confused. Yeah, this place is... Oh, no. That's a Flame Atronac. I'm going to say no to Flame Atra that. Thank you, though. Now, does this go where I think it does? Or am I just completely conflating this quest with, like, a different quest? Because I remember where this arrow is, I do believe. Okay. I'm not sure what's past there, but this will be a good stopping point, ladies and gentlemen. We'll attempt this quest in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.